Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Opts for safety. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Shot could be on. Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he shoots! Goal! Corinthians! First blood drawn. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Puskas. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Puskas. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival, Neymar. Corinthians are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rijkaard looking for the run. Plays the return pass. Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is short and sharp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koku. And that has put paid to that. It's run loose here. And Puskas! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Half an hour played now. And it's Neymar. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Puskas! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Koku. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Puskás. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Pelé. Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And now he has 2. It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. What? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Corinthians very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.